Yeah, how we doing there everyone, and welcome back to Federation TV and the Project Bluestar campaign from the year 2000 to 2012. It's been absolutely wonderful to get back to Earth Sanctuary World Nature Centre and hang out with the beautiful goldfish, all 11 of them, the wonderful swimming pool out there in the middle of the Australian desert, and just to walk around with your bare feet in the red sand and chill out, knowing full well that there's at least 2,000 kilometres from the big cities of Australia. It's a great peace of mind and wonderful to let your thoughts drift away into deep space to contemplate the bigger issues confronting the planet and the bigger issues deep within the human body. So getting back here has been a chance to catch up, have a look at the water systems, and also go have a look at the wonderful Earth Sanctuary Enviroloo toilet, the composting toilet, and she's been wonderful in helping us preserve water and use our waste a little bit more conscientiously. The views in Central Australia are vast, and they really allow your mind to go off on a drift and contemplate bigger things. We've also got the wonderful hybrid energy system, which is the pinnacle of our energy area for positive global solutions. Our 6 categories there, and she's a wonderful solution to reducing our footprint on the planet Earth. So welcome back to the sanctuary, and here we go.
Good afternoon there guys, and welcome to what I believe is the 8th day of February 2008, and I'm just here at the Earth Sanctuary's Hybrid Energy Centre, and it's wonderful to see the Earth systems doing their job, getting the sun's rays, and even though we've got this system set up, I hear only 10% of the world's energy comes from renewable energy sources, be it wind and solar and thermal energy, geothermal and whatnot. So we're still a long way away from getting to the point when it comes to living sustainably and reducing our CO2 footprint on the planet, becoming a little bit more harmonious. On this day I'm about to head off in about an hour or so after doing some MILK music and some editing down to the ambulance centre of Alice Springs, and from there I'm going to spend 14 hours throughout the night. This is a Friday night, so it should be fairly action-packed, and I'll be coming back early in the morning, so I'll take you guys with me. Welcome to the morning, welcome to the afternoon, and hope everything's going well. We hear there's some serious weather going on throughout China, throughout parts of the United States, even Africa's getting a lot of floods, the United Kingdom's getting a lot of water, a lot of severe ocean weather going on around them, and even over here in Indonesia there's a lot of quakes going on, even around Fiji. So climate change is indeed action-packed. It's not going to stop, it's only going to get more severe. So hang on to your pants and let's get with it. See you guys later on.
Okay, it's time to cross down to Melbourne, Australia, to Danny and Joey there at Mount Martha headquarters.
Hello superstars, Jad's just pressed the last of the poles for the 7 metre dome that we're putting up here at Federation headquarters Mount Martha. It's a nice overcast day. In the meantime, watching these imageries which have hit our screen from over there in the States, where those huge tornadoes have made a mess of some of the properties out there. Still huge amounts of water hitting the east coast up there in Queensland, and also China still coming to terms with that massive cold snap, dealing with their transportation issues in China. We're moving closer and closer into further turmoil of climate change, and we're here preparing for our dome village, and work will continue so we can prepare ourselves for climate change, and so we can offshoot all these plans to other people around the world. We've just uploaded a category for the Disclosure Project on millicom.com. There's also a page there in the category for the Pentagon released report warning George Bush of the repercussions of climate change, and there's also a new category there from 1,500 of the world's top scientists who wrote that report back in 1991, sending a stern warning to humanity if we do not curb our direction and live more sustainably. So check that out on the site and have a ripper. We'll get back to you shortly. How's it going, Dad?
Yeah, good evening.
Well, I can send it to you from this anyway, actually.
Yeah, well, either one down would be fine. There's enough space in the other one temporarily anyway.
Between me, I've got it. You haven't spoken to Stevie, have you, something?
Oh, I spoke to him yesterday, yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you know if he was having a crack at putting that? Oh, you wouldn't have asked him.
The front page, the little thingo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did mention that. He reckons he's altered something on that so that there's a little line under it that you can click, so you don't have to wait for it to load up because it's 3.5 meg or something.
How we doing? It's around about just after 9 o'clock at night here. I'm at the ambulance centre. Just come back from a wonderful job where a young man copped a VB can, a Victorian bitter beer can, in the head, and was a little bit concussed, loss of consciousness for a couple of minutes. That's pretty much what the Welcome to Alice Springs initiation is these days. It's you're not a Territorian until you cop the VB can in the back of the head. So that was all good so far. The night's been fairly uneventful apart from that one. We'll carry on off to going to be working through till 8 in the morning, so all good. See you guys soon. Good evening there, folks. It's now about 10:30 at night here on the Friday night in Alice Springs. We've just come back from a structural fire with the ambulance, and all is well on that front. Some news from around the world. First in from the United States, after receiving some pretty serious tornadoes over recent days there, killing up to 55 people. There's a lot of mourning going there with that great loss. These tornadoes ripped through Tennessee, Kentucky, Alabama, Arkansas and Mississippi, and have left an enormous mess to clean up throughout that area. Also in the United States, some other parts, Milwaukee has just received 20 inches of snow, which has caused a lot of disruption as well. Further news from Africa and Mozambique, in the area of the Caraba Dam. They've just had to evacuate 100,000 people as that dam will now be opened up and flooding one of the regions there. Further news goes from the space shuttle Atlantis has also left today with its $2 billion payload donated by the European Union, all of Europe for that matter, which is the space laboratory for the United Space Front space station up there. Additional news now over to China, where obviously after nearly $60 billion of loss due to the incredible freeze that's occurred over the last few weeks, the amount of snow and cold weather they've received disrupted life quite incredibly there in China. Now they're receiving 3 or 4 days of quite warm weather, and more fears have now began in relation to that snow melting and causing further trouble for China. Again, this is about extreme weather, extreme variation, and it's exactly what we're receiving, from snowfall one week to warmer weather the next. Finally, over there in Chile, we've had volcanic activity as well as more volcanic activity in Ecuador. So signing out for this beautiful 8th day of February 2008. Hope you guys are well at home. Climate change is alive and well around the planet, and wherever you go, guys, try and get onto millicom.com and see what you can do in your neck of the woods to take action on averting the human threat to increasing this wild weather around the planet. Take it easy and see you soon.